introducing ourselves. And I'll note that Tom Earls and Mike Young are absent. And I'm Liz Banks, and we'll start at this end. Fidelis.
Fidelis Onwubuike.
Marge Cooney.
Oh, Lee Miller.
Diane Chipasso.
Okay. So we'll start with the review and the approval of the minutes from
The agenda.
May 15th, 2019.
I just have, on the bottom, like a footer, it should be May 15th. You can see that.
What was yours?
At the footer, it has March 20th, and they should be May 15th.
Okay, yeah, that threw me off.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I probably started typing them in May, and then March, and then she came on board, and I asked her to finish.
And then just on page 2, it's just a double, where it says motion made by Ms. Picasso, cross off the made a motion.
Okay.
And then that's all I have.
I have one on page 2. It says a butter Rosalie Sokol. At the end of that paragraph, it says something about will eventually clear Old Village Road. I believe it's Old Sturbridge Road. It should probably be Old Village Road.
Let me look at something.
So it's May.
That was page 2. Oh. I did correct that.
So all the marches should be May 15th.
Yes, yeah.
Where do you see that?
It's at the bottom
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
and up here. Does anybody else have any changes or comments about the minutes?
My only comment is I'd like to thank Janae for an excellent job on the minutes. They weren't very easy to do, especially with that trust and trying to explain things on it. So I'd like to compliment you and welcome.
Okay, can I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as amended.
Second?
A second.
We got 2 seconds simultaneously.
All those in favor? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Unanimous.
5, 0.
So on the agenda tonight, we have a request for a 24-month extension from 5 Leaves of Sturbridge on their 40B permit. And then there's correspondence, old business, new business. So we can start now with 5 Leaves making their request.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. We just want a 24-month extension.
All right. May I, Madam Chair?
Yes.
Matt St. Laurent.
The 3 St. Laurent brothers.
Yes.
Okay. That's easy. I just have a couple of questions. I just want to ascertain that all the conditions and waivers that we stipulated in the original agreement continue to be in place?
Yes.
Okay. Also, one of the things that I was pretty firm about wanting included was your confirmation that the residents of the 12 apartments that are now presently on the site would be able to rent at their current rental rates a unit at 5 Leaves Sturbridge with their present number of bedrooms, and they would be extended that at the current rate they're paying for 1 year.
Yes, that's correct.
And just as a little added footnote, all of the apartments they would be getting, depending on the bedrooms, are slightly larger than what they all now
Yeah.
presently
Yes.
have. Also, one of the things I was primarily interested in was that it was agreed upon, and that's in the record, that there would be someone on site 24/7 at
Yes, there
this
will be.
location.
Yep, 24/7 on-site
Okay,
management.
so that's all been affirmed, so, and, and any problems, et cetera, once 5 Lees is occupied, will remain as agreed upon during the ZBA hearing process. And the process with Mass Housing. Of course, if they amend anything, there's nothing that I can do. Okay, thank you.
I should
Ms.
note that
Fulbaum.
there was a correspondence from 5 Leaves outlining the reasons for their request for the 24-month extension, and there was also a correspondence from Jean Boubon. Did you have something you want to say?
Yes, I just wanted to say that I support their request for extension. They have been working diligently. They've met with myself and the building commissioner on more than one occasion, finalizing plans. We've met with their architects and their engineers to, as you know, the plans during the 40B process are not the final version, so they have been working on that. They've encountered a bit of an issue with the water and sewer connection fees that they were unaware that were interpreted in that manner. So they've been working to see if they can come to a resolution on that. The other thing I would like to say is this in no way changes the comprehensive permit. So all conditions in effect in the comprehensive
Good,
permit
thank you.
remain in effect. What you're effectively doing is just giving them another 2-year period to be able to commence use of the permit so that it doesn't lapse on them. They need to go through that process again, and that's allowed for under 760 CMR 5605 subparagraph 12 allows for the zoning board of appeals to grant an extension as long as it's applied for prior to the lapse of the permit.
Right.
And they sent this correspondence on May 26th, and we received it on June 3rd. The permit was granted on June 9th, but there's a stay until the appeal period expires. So their permit is really valid through June 30th, 2019. So this extension would extend their time period to June 30th, 2021 to begin construction.
Did you say March?
June
No, the original date that you said.
was June. Oh, they wrote the letter on May 26th.
Oh, May. No, actually, I'm looking at the date. I
and
thought,
we received it on June
okay.
3rd.
All right. There was one other thing. Oh, did anybody ascertain whether or not we could, we inquired about it, and I think we wrote it in our decision about getting 70% of the residents in the 40B housing units, preference given to people that reside in town?
No, it cannot be done.
It cannot be done anymore? Okay, because we did it for Crescent Gate, that's,
Right. So the regulations and requirements have changed.
Okay.
So the only way a community can do that is if you perform a study and you show that there's a significant need in the community, and then community residents can get first preference. So without that study,
okay, the study would have to be conducted
the
first.
study would have to be
Because I know we
conducted.
probably do have that amount to
But it wouldn't be-
qualify.
It wouldn't be up to us to determine.
Yeah.
And just because we have people that would qualify, it doesn't necessarily mean that they would want those units.
No, I
so-
understand. Just thought I'd throw it out there, just in case, because these were important to me at the
Right.
time.
Mhm.
All right.
Diane, do you have any questions? Bill? And Fidelis?
Yeah, just one, just for clarification. So you are currently trying to sort out the fees, right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Are all the other things contingent upon getting that sorted out? Like every other thing that has to, because when I read the last paragraph of your letter, so you still have the drawings and financing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So is it are those contingent upon?
It's really just working out the fee issue, and then everything else it's already straightened out, so we'll be ready to break ground.
One more on a follow-up of that. So you don't have any, naturally, because of the situation that just came up in other situations, there's no other pro forma now until the end?
Well, once we get the,
Once you get the resolve of
Yeah.
these sewers or whatever
we'll
you
be able,
have?
be able to update our pro
Okay,
forma.
thank you.
Okay, would somebody like to make a motion?
Go ahead, Lynn. Go for it.
Make a motion to extend the 5 leaves comprehensive permit under Chapter 40B of Mass General Law that was issued to NBM Realty LLC to June 30th, 2021.
Second.
A second.
Anybody have any discussion?
No.
Okay, all those in favor? All right. You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Say hello to the folks.
We will.
I'm surprised your dad's not here to keep tabs on you.
He was there at our last meeting.
Oh, okay. I know he was there to keep tabs on him out of all the meetings. Thank you, Mr. Maciel.
Pleasure to see you here. I'm up to my meeting.
Okay. Doesn't even introduce himself. He didn't come over and meet us.
So,
I can't believe it.
for correspondence, we got a Massachusetts Association of Planning Directors, Land Use and Zoning update. So that's an update of the latest cases that went to court.
Yes, this was something that I received at we had our Massachusetts Association of Planning Directors annual conference a few weeks ago. And these were the latest cases that were passed out. So I thought it would be interesting for people to have a copy of that.
Thank you. And then there was just a notice from the Charlton Zoning Board of Appeals for, there's going to be a meeting pertaining to the Old Sims Health Club, Racquetball Club on June 18th, 2019 at 7 o'clock in the municipal building and office building in Charlton. That's that.
Do you know what they were going to do?
Janae called Charlton and they said that light industrial, but they didn't have any details.
Oh, they're seeking a special permit and variance, but it doesn't say for what.
Right.
Okay, any old business? No. New business?
None, not for me.
No. Well, anybody want to make a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor? All right, it's unanimous. We're adjourned.
Have a quick one.